welcome to Ultimate Survival Tips. I'm David, enjoying a nearly perfect day, home base in the beautiful mountains of north central Pennsylvania. And I'm really glad that you stopped by, because today we're going to take a look at another tool that caught my eye from the Schrade Extreme Survival lineup, the Schrade Extreme Survival Bolo knife. Along the way, we'll take this knife up on the mountain and test it out. And before we're all done, we'll talk about who this knife is for, who should look for a different blade. Come on, let's get started. The Schrade Survival Bolo knife is a large machete-like tool that has a 14-inch, titanium-coated, fine-edge, 3CR13 stainless steel blade. It comes with a large ballistic nylon sheath, diamond sharpening stone, and a fire steel rod. Now, I'll be honest with you, when my Survival Bolo arrived, I didn't expect much since Schrade isn't particularly well known for producing machetes. But once I held it in my hand and got it out on the mountain, my expectations quickly changed. First thing I noticed was its rugged, substantial feel. The blade steel is pretty thick for a machete-type clearing tool at almost 4 millimeters thick, compared to the Bear Grylls Parang, which is about 3 millimeters thick. The Bolo weighs in at about 26 ounces or 753 grams, which doesn't feel too heavy or too light, and the center of gravity is about 3 inches forward of the handle, which gives this Bolo a nice controlled feeling. And once I found out this Bolo was full tang, with the blade still running through the length of the handle, I wasn't shy testing it out on hard-used tasks like chopping, batoning, and splitting wood. And even after extended use, the edge stayed sharp and easily sliced through underbrush. The pointy Bolo tip also stayed sharp through several days of use and is great for poking, prodding, and piercing, and can easily support the weight of this tool. The handle is made out of a textured, rubberized, and very grippy substance that's shaped to fit the hand well, which made the Survival Bolo a joy to use with or without gloves. Now, as an added measure to keep the Bolo in your grip, there are sizable front and rear handle guards, and there's a reinforced hole through the handle butt for adding a lanyard. Now let's take a look at the sheath. The Survival Bolo sheath is crafted from a tightly woven, thick ballistic nylon that is reinforced at the edges and has a nylon handle strap and 2 side snaps to keep the Bolo in place. The sheath comes with an adjustable shoulder strap and is designed to carry the Bolo either slung across your front or your back, which works okay, but in the woods when I'm carrying a pack or something like that, I'd probably rather belt carry the Bolo and tie or strap the tip of the sheath to my leg. So it would have been nice to at least have a belt loop included on the back of the sheath. Now, as a very pleasant surprise, Schrade included 2 survival goodies that are probably worth $20 to $30 US alone, a diamond sharpening stone and a Ferro rod. Both tuck into a nice sized removable pouch that's attached to the front of the sheath. The rectangular diamond sharpening stone is about 1.5 by 4 inches and is just big enough to hone the Bolo without much trouble while in the field. Now, the Ferro rod is pretty big at 2.5 inches long and throws a good amount of fire-igniting sparks. Let's take a look at owner comments. Owners often talk about how comfortable and easy to use this Bolo is, considering its size, and how well it performs as a clearing and chopping tool. Everyone seems to like its ruggedness, edge retention, grip, and the bonus diamond sharpening stone and fire steel. Some complain about the sheath, and I read 1 or 2 comments about the finish of this Bolo scratching up a bit after a full day of hard use. We rate the Survival Bolo knife at a solid 4 out of 5 stars in the $40 to $60 US Machete Bolo Parang category for its rugged build, edge retention, fit and finish, comfortable handle, great balance, and stellar performance as a clearing and chopping tool. We love the valuable addition of the good quality Ferro rod and diamond sharpening stone, but found it hard to get a suitable shower of sparks using the spine side of the blade towards the handle, and eventually resorted to using the edge, which is not our preference. So we would recommend that Schrade add a fire steel striker and attach it to the fire steel lanyard to really complete this stellar package. We took off a star because although the 3CR13 stainless steel held up well in our testing, we're not sure how it'll hold up over time. But we do understand that increasing the quality of the steel would have surely driven the price up and lowered the exceptional value of this package. And we do appreciate the fact that this tool is made out of stainless steel, which is not the case with many other Bolos and machetes in this price range. Next, although the sheath is functional, it may not be practical in some situations, so we would have liked to see it with some additional carry options like a rugged belt loop and possibly some molly webbing. So who's the Schrade Survival Bolo for? The Survival Bolo is a tough cutting and chopping tool that is well suited for hunting, camping, bug out bags, off-trail adventures, zombie apocalypse kits, and as a gift for anyone with backyard or backwoods bushwhacking on their to-do list. For a smaller blade designed for wilderness survival, check out the Bear Grylls Compact Parang or the Condor Bushcraft Parang. For an even larger clearing and cutting tool, check out the Condor Speed Machete or the massive Gerber Gator Machete. We've just taken a look at the Schrade Survival Bolo knife. For your convenience, I've included links to all the gear that I've mentioned in the video description on YouTube. Just click the Show More tab under this video. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And for more gear reviews, survival tips, and survival news, check out ultimatesurvivaltips.com. And while you're there, grab our monthly survival e-mag, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter to get the latest news and be the first to hear about the great gear giveaway contests we have planned. Okay, this is David. I hope to see you on the other side, and remember, be prepared because you never know.